Greetings, everybody. You are welcome to the Wounded Civilian Political Classroom. In this place, we rehabilitate people here, politically anyway. And I'm here with my brother, Bob Emmanuel Umaru, a political guru.
Thank you, sir.
Please introduce yourself so we start.
I'm here with my big brother. In our tradition, we don't just call him big brother, we call him a bar. And when somebody is far older than you, you have to respect him. My name is Bob Emmanuel Umaru, and I am in Edo State today for a very big program. And I thought it wise to visit my elder brother who has been away for some time and is back home now because of the 2024 governorship, and he has been making moves, of course, consulting people to know if the pendulum that he has been looking at is right, and of course paying him a courtesy visit. He said we have to talk again. I said no, okay, no problem. And Big Bros talked about my prediction. You know, whenever
wait. Let me take it from here. You see, we went to our brother's program. He invited the both of us.
Yes, sir.
We were there.
Yes, sir.
And whenever you say something politically, it always comes to pass.
Yes, sir.
And that's what people know you for.
Yes, sir.
And on that program that day, you said that the tickets of PDP will not go to Aswen Godaro. No. The Aswen, the governor, is trying to force on the Edo people now. Yes. If you go around Benin City, you see Aswen Godaro poster everywhere. He's the only one everywhere. Yes. But that means the governor here don't allow any other politician to paste their poster on viable place like that. So now, and you said, you predicted and say that the ticket will not go to Aswen Godaro, that you're going to go to Ogbede Iyama.
Yes,
and you tell us the reason why that day. Yes, sir. And you said APC ticket might even go to Izeyamu.
I was precise, Pastor Izeyamu.
Now, with the way things are going, there was some screening in APC, and they screened him out, and Agba also screened out. Now, what did you have to say? Do you think your pressure will still come to pass?
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. My good people, Edo people and Nigerians, you see, God is the only person that sees tomorrow and says it exactly the way it is. But if by grace He has given you that privilege to be able to say certain things, those things politically, human speaking, economically, whatever, must find its root cause in our day-to-day life. Now, my prediction was simple. I said there are three major political parties in Edo State. Three major. We have many. But the leading political parties are PDP, APC and Labour. And I didn't make a mistake. When I said Omorege Ogbedehama was going to clinch the ticket of PDP, I didn't put water in my mouth. I still stand. I still opined. I still maintained. And I still speak with all authority and audacity that Omorege Ogbedehama is the candidate to beat as far as PDP is concerned. Now let me tell you, there are many things that are on the stage. Ihama has been in the PDP from inception. When it was formed in 1998, he has been a member. He has been a financial member, he has been a lawyer member, and all the while, he knows the nook and cranny of whatever makes PDP today in Edo State. There is virtually no word as far as Edo State is concerned that Ihama has not traversed. As of today, there is virtually no word, no leader, no executive, no either in the local government, in the world, in the state, that Ihama does not have a direct communication with. He has their contact and all the rest. Compared to Aswen Godaro, who is just a newbie, so to say. It's a newbie, he just came into politics yesterday. By himself, Aswen said he registered himself in May in the party. Even when we know he was lying, he was officially registered in August, and it was backdated. And Aswen does not know the peculiarity of our issues in Edo State. Aswen does not know the 192 wards. He has never visited them. Aswen has never traveled in 18 local governments of the state. Compared to Ihama that has a one-on-one relationship with those who would be delegates, those who were delegates before, those who have been leaders, who are we call them the institutions of PDP. Ihama has relationship with them from the ward to the state working committee, and he has paid his due. Then another thing is that the party have learnt her lesson, because when we brought in the stranger that our former governor brought into the political space, which was Obaseki, APC suffered it. Then moving to PDP, Edo people felt it was APC that was the problem. But moving to PDP, they now knew that this man himself is an error, an error of history that must be corrected.
Of course.
And you don't correct an error with an error. No. You correct an error with the right information. So, the way Obaseki was imported, you're not saying Edo people should also import Aso Ighodalo. No, now. Error is Obaseki, Aso Ighodalo is error. Error cannot correct error. So you need to go and bring correction. The right information to correct this error. And that is why I stand and I maintained. And I challenge anybody to challenge me that Aso Ighodalo knows more of the internal workings of PDP, knows about the vision, the mission statement, the ideology of PDP than Ihama. Then I will be able to engage the person further. But as it is now, the candidate to beat is Ihama. The man has moved from word to word, zone to zone, and he's going to begin his word tour any moment from now. Only those who knows the internal dealing of a party knows where and where. The first one is, they say, Bob has predicted, Ihama is not coming again. The man just suddenly showed on the 15th of January. I went to the airport with a team of persons. I was expecting about 2,000 persons to come and welcome Ihama. Sir, we had over 10 to 15,000 persons there. And 3 major events happened that day. And that takes me now to the other discussion. You know, when I made the prediction, I said APC was Pastor Sageze Yamu, PDP, Ogbede Ihama, and Labour Party, Akpata. Now, the reason I made mention of Akpata was not because Akpata knows the internal wrangling. It was because by advantage, by political default, Akpata is at advantage. Why? Because we have 3 brothers that made up Edo State. Edo South is the Edo South, which is Benin. They are the eldest of the 3. And of all the 18 local governments in Edo State, we have 7 directly in Edo South. We have 5 in Central, and we have 6 in the South.
In the North.
In the North. Yeah. It goes to show that I know our people, I know our brothers. The Benin's will not abandon their own for another. So it goes to show that Akpata was already 7 local governments ahead of every other person. And Akpata has even punctured to the North and to the Central, where we have many of the candidates in Labour Party coming up within.
So what you are saying now that Labour will give APC or PDP tough time? It's not going to be easier.
In the main election, it's going to be easy. Yes, and I will come to that. It's going to be easy. So now, Akpata is already 7 local governments ahead. I know my brothers in the North. Once Akpata tell them, I'm going to put the deputy governorship ticket to Edo North, Akpata will get another 4 local governments at the primaries. I am certain of that. Because there are other big dogs again in Labour Party. Now, it now comes to APC. Because I'm trying to balance Ihama, Akpata, and Pastor Sageze Yamu. Okay. Now, when my principal, Right Honorable Dr. Engineer Omologo Ogbede Ihama came that day with his flight, right at the VIP lounge, we met seated the former SSG to this state, a frontline aspirant of the APC, Pastor Sageze Yamu. And then right there again was seated another of our big wig in the present political dispensation, who is Barrister Akpata. We met him there too. But Olumide was there, himself and Pastor Yamu were moving out while Ihama was coming in. And when Right Honorable Ihama came in, he went to greet these 2 elder brothers. He greeted them in the traditional Benin way. And that was when you now saw that video I sent to you. And I made the video. I said, once has God spoken, twice have I heard. Power belongs to God. And why did I say so? Because the 3 people that were predicted now met in the same place. None of them knew that they were predicted.
Okay, yeah. I saw that video.
You remember?
To me, yeah.
Thank you.
That was a little bit dark, you know.
A little bit dark because I was using the smaller phone. I want to change this the screen of this one. So, Pastor was there, and I told Pastor, I said, I have predicted that you will hold the ticket of APC. Honorable Ihama will hold the ticket of PDP. Why Barrister Akpata will hold that of Labour Party. And by divine order, by divine arrangement, by divine intrusion into the matter, the 3 of them met in that place. Then, but for me, significantly, it was an arrangement for God to say, Ihama, you are the next person. I know you are supporting Pastor Sageze, but allow me to tell you why.
No, you are very free.
Why I said Ihama is the person. Now, in every political dispensation or leadership or monarchical system, we say the elders will bow out for the younger ones to come in. On that faithful day, ask, sir, and check. Like obedient people will say, go and verify. On that same day, on the 15th of January, as about 12:30 that the flight of my principal came in, Pastor Sageze Yamu, one of our father in Edo State and in politics, and of course Barrister Olumide Apata, both of them were jetting out of Edo State while Ihama was coming in. So it was just a divine significance that the two of them are saying, Ihama, you are the young generation. We are handing over the care of the state to you. We are going out. So, sir, now they now said, okay, APC have screened off Izeyamu. They've screened off what's his name? But this man.
Agba.
Yes, Clem Agba. And I said, and I smiled. I said, who is in APC Edo State that dare screen Izeyamu out?
That's what you said.
Who is the person? I even dare to say that even Comrade Adam Toshomole lacks the power, politically, constitutionally, to screen out any of the candidates. I am not saying this because I feel Oshomole interest. No, I have still maintained that Oshomole is a strong and a big win. In fact, some person calling the Supreme Commander of APC. Agreed. Every Supreme Commander has another commander that can challenge him. And I'm going to that point. Nobody in Edo State has the capacity as of today to screen out Pastor Izeyamu, to screen out Agba, or to screen out any other person. If you try to screen out Izeyamu, you are doing so to close down APC in Edo State. Why? Izeyamu, Ihama, these men are not just politicians. These are political institutions. They are movers. They are movements. If you take today, you said, Izeyamu, you are not in the race again. You are joking. Even at the national, at the state, they don't have the requisite evidence or anything to screen out Izeyamu. This is a man that has been cleared twice for governorship. Ihama has been cleared once for governorship, cleared twice for House of Reps, and he has been cleared once for Senate. Yes, Ihama was in the House of Reps before. He was there for 2 tenures, the fourth in the history of Oredo to go back to back. It has never happened in Oredo. And 2022, prior to 2023 election, he was cleared and screened for Senate. So these two gentlemen have been screened over and over again. There is nothing in their CV that you want to indict to say that Ihama will not go for election or Izeyamu will not go for election. So when we now come to political truth, my own is to tell the people the truth. Your own is to swallow the truth. And if you cannot swallow the truth, it becomes a hanging this thing on your neck.
So what you are saying now is that what you said before, your prediction, you still stand by it?
It still stands.
Okay.
Now APC now said, if APC was going for direct for delegate primary, it would have been an issue. I would say, oh, let me look at it. Even at direct primary, I will not look at it because Pastor Izeyamu has the political wig. He has the political strength to stand anybody, including if Oshomole is in the ballot.
Okay, wait. Let us go to PDP.
Yes, sir.
Like I said before, if you travel around Benin City,
Yes, sir.
it is the picture of Aswe Godaro.
Yes.
The picture of Aswe Godaro.
Yes.
And you are talking about Ogbede Yama.
Ogbede Yama, yes, sir.
Do you think Ogbede Yama can still pull the strings? You know, the poster is everywhere. And it is the governor that is backing Aswe. What do you think Ogbede Yama is supposed to be doing now?
This election, gentleman, no dey 2024, gentleman, no dey big bro.
You know, our brother in America now, seeing us together now, they will not be happy. My question again, okay. You said this coming election,
yes.
Gentleman,
you know,
no gentleman.
No gentleman.
It's going to be rough and tough.
Yes.
Rough and tough.
No, it's rough, straight, but the rough now is strategic roughness, not the
no.
Intellectual. Yes, we are going to battle information plus information, strategy versus strategy, and the rest for billboards.
Is it going to be direct primary in PDP?
No, PDP is delegate. Okay, PDP is delegate. And before I go to that, yes,
Ogbede Yama can still deceive us.
That is where I'm going to.
Okay,
now, before I speak on that billboard matter, I wanted to mention earlier that APC wants to do direct primary. That is a big advantage for a party. I will come back to that discussion. Now, looking at billboard, the reason during Oshomole's time, the reason you were seeing what's his name, Obaseki's billboard everywhere, because Oshomole was in power. Oshomole brought him in, and Oshomole knows how to wet the ground. By wet the ground, he knows how to consult. He knows how to give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Oshomole does not go to your place and begin to force his own power on you. He will first of all come and worship your power and then introduce what he wants. Yeah. Obaseki is not like that. So it is when it becomes a factor for us to be scared when the person that is bringing Aswe has a general acceptance. In Edo State today, even in Oredo that the governor is claiming that he is from, how many people can Obaseki call out and then they will answer him? How many of them? Obaseki has called for a state meeting before. He saw the difference compared to what our leader, Chief Dam Osiobi, called. In December 26, 2023, you saw the meeting at Ogbona. There was no big week in PDP at Edo State that was not there. As far as PDP was concerned, the ones who were not there told the leader that they were not coming. So when they now said all the billboards are everywhere, the first step of contesting 2024 election is primary. Your billboard could be everywhere. It's your billboard in the heart of the delegates. The delegate decide who is going to take the ticket and who is not going to take. And the delegates are party men and women, faithfuls, who have spent over 10, 15, 20 years in the PDP. No delegate is just picked along the road. No, there are people who knows about the ideology of the party, knows about the internal working of the party, knows about the structure of the party. PDP, at any day, any time, is a leadership party.
But we heard that the governor might work with Danobi, by saying Danobi can produce a deputy, That's what we have.
That's a laughable something. How can Chief Danobi produce deputy?
Like working together, they have fraction now. No. Danobi fraction, Obaseki fraction, because they want to defeat APC, they can come together. When money speaks, everybody.
The question then is, how much does Obaseki have that he wants to offer Chief Danobi and offer him?
But he's the
governor. He's the governor, but does he have the power to influence such decisions? People like Chief Danobi, Obedehama, and PDP leaders are not people that are moved by money. They are people who are moved by the Constitution. It's what the Constitution says. How when they now said they want to work together to give him deputy, it is their wish. That's why I said if horses, how do we put that word? They said if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. Yeah. So they are wishing because we've been to the national. Issues have been discussed. The matter is on the table. Legacy to produce the next governor. Why? Because there was already an existing structure. The 2020 ticket rested on the shoulders of Ihama. You people went on your knees, begged, called everybody, and then the ticket was given to you. It is only right, morally right, constitutionally right for you to first meet Ihama and say, give him the right of first refusal. Let Ihama tell you, okay, for 2024, I don't want to contest or for this, for the XY reason. You did not give him that platform. You did not ask him or any of those who contested before if they are still having interest in 2024. You went to Lagos to go and bring a man that does not know the road that goes to his village. A man who boasted that he was XYZ of Sterling Bank, and the whole of Central, there is no one single branch of Sterling Bank. A man who boasted that he has spent XYZ here as chairman of Nigeria Breweries. No single son of Esan is a distributor of any of the brewery products in Nigeria. Is that the person who could not find, who used Google Map to locate his own village, even miss his road, that you are now asking to come and be the governor of Edo State? Whoever is going to be the governor of Edo State must be somebody who knows our people in to in. Somebody who has traversed this state, knows where roads should be, knows people that need hospital, knows people that need school, knows those who need farming products, and all the rest of it. These are the persons. So when they now begin to say they are thinking of, it is just their wishful thinking. They want us to offer them the deputy. But we are not ready for that. We want to take back our home that we borrowed them, and their time is up. So it is not by billboard.
What will be the fate of
Philip Shaibu? And the fate of Philip Shaibu is going to try again. He's going to try again. See, I speak with all authority. There is no way Comrade Philip Shaibu, I respect him. There is no way he's going to win the primaries. There is no way. Aswan Godalo, there is no way. There is no way. See, it is a delegate matter, and the delegates will decide the fate of this 2024. The delegates are tired of all this shenanigans brought to the
right. You know, there is this politician from Edo Central,
yes, sir,
who might not like the way you are putting it. You know, these same brothers from Edo Central, before they were blaming this governor, criticizing this governor that he neglected their central. You understand me? They did not really do anything there. And they were using this Benin rule to criticize the governor, which they are also right. It is the government, the governor, is the governor to make sure the people are okay.
Yes.
Even though it is federal road, you can call federal, like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is our president.
Very well.
You might work for Atiku, but the election is over. The interest of your people first. If your people are complaining, most of the federal road, like Sapler Road, is bad, you can congratulate the president. You can travel to Abuja.
Exactly.
It is just 4 years mandate. And so, there is this federal road in my state that link the north and the south.
And the south, yes.
And the people, that road is slowing down business. I want you to come to our aid. Ochomole did the same thing.
Exactly.
And the federal government later pay back when Ochomole is no longer in office.
God bless you.
They pay him the money. You are aware of these things.
Of course.
Now, by now, I'm expecting the governor, because this governor have no sympathy. That's his problem. He have no sympathy.
No.
He don't. Obaskis don't understand Edo. This state, Edo State.
It doesn't.
You understand me? Now, he refused to congratulate the president, to travel to Abuja. It's a problem for him. But now that he's kind of imposing Aswan Godalo on Edo people, and our politicians, our brothers from Edo Center, they are kind of happy just because he picked somebody they don't even know. They don't know this man before. This man don't live with us.
At all. You
understand me? But because the man said, I'm a man, that's it. That's the reason why they are singing songs of praise now, praising the government. When they hear somebody like you talking like this, telling them it can't be possible. What you people are hoping for, like they will give ticket to Aswan Godalo, is to you, it's not going to be possible. But for people like, what do you have to say to the people like that who will not be happy you talking like this?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me even first start from the basis. The Esan Agenda movement, I started it in 2016, and may his soul rest in peace. Our leader of blessed memory put messages to some of us that we should. That's Chief Anthony Aneni. May his soul rest in peace. That we should lower that microphone. That it's about winning. Should I tell you what he did? Pastor Sageze Yamu, ask him. He's your principal today. Pastor Sageze Yamu, as at that time, was in APC. People were not telling Chief Anani, let us take it to the central. You have not produced governor before. He now said no. That political equation and calculation is about the numbers winning. That it is when you now have this thing, you can now distribute power to that side. He now went to APC to bring down Pastor Sageze Yamu, which made Matthew Dokeme and all the rest of them angry. That was why Matthew pulled back to APC. Matthew was not a member of APC from the beginning. It was because of that primaries. When he lost, he was angry, so he left. He has his rights to do whatever he wants, and I respect him as a person. But after that period, we went on that election. It failed. In 2020, we came. The leadership said no. We cannot have a governor in the south, and then we now want to take our ticket to the central. That is not strategic. We have to pick from the south where the governor is, so that we can match force to force, and then we can now take the other two zones as consolatory to this one. There was sense in that. We lowered the Eastern agenda again. Until this 2024, we now came up with the Eastern agenda. Now, a lot of persons didn't know why I left. I have two reasons why I left. I started the Eastern agenda movement. I traversed the local governments in Edo State, went from zone Edo South, Edo Central, Edo North to see major leaders. As I'm speaking on here now, I challenge them to tell me that I did not. T-shirts were printed to this matter. T-shirts were printed. Now, in the heat of this fight, do you know what was going on? Some of our brothers in the central brought out the names of all the aspirants in the central. And you know what they were doing? They started billing them money. They started saying, you want to contest, come and register with us. So they will collect 1 million from this one, collect 1 million for that one. Meanwhile, we that brought the idea, our own was that equity, fairness, and justice. Let the ASAN also rule. But now this is what put me out. One, because two reasons. One, it was now turning to a tribal matter. The ASANs were now throwing darts at the Benins and the Afemans. Most of the sons. And I picked my phone to call notable leaders in ASAN land. I said, please, call your sons and daughters together. The idea of the ASAN agenda is not for us to create acrimony, to create disunity in this place. We are one big family. You can trace the origin of Edo State, left, right, and center. You trace it back to the Benin Kingdom. 3 brothers, all of us from one family. We don't need to speak blood. Secondly, when they now saw that they were now putting all those things to become ethnic issues, tribal issues, and those sentiments were now burning on the table, I took that one as number one. Number two, the notable persons that have been in PDP for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 25 years, you know what all of them started doing? They left all the credible sons in the central and went for a stranger. And the Bible said, affliction shall not arise the second time. Commodore Somale brought a stranger, Obaseki, that we could not trace his origin. Today Obaseki will tell you he's from Oredo. Tomorrow he will tell you he's from Sabongida. Tomorrow he will tell you he's from Umode. They brought a total stranger that does not know his ancestry, except for the fact that his name Obaseki. That is the only ancestry that he is Obaseki. Which of the Obaseki are you? Nobody could trace that. Now, they also, the central now wanted to do the same mistake that Oshiomhole forced on us by going for Aswan Godalo, who has the same trait with Obaseki. Now, if you take the video of Aswan Godalo on one phone, video of Obaseki on one phone, play the two of them, drop them there, you will not differentiate the two voices. And I have seen people who know Aswan one-on-one, and they said, and it was alleged, that Obaseki is not even wicked, it's not mean, that Aswan is mean. That's what, yes, they said Aswan is mean. Some of them even tell me, they say, go to Ikoyi club, just go and tell them you are Aswan Godalo, that they should tell you. They said they will tell you that one, that is a sadist. That is what they are alleging him to be. And it was also alleged, you remember that plan well, because you were at least, you are older, we were much younger. That plan well issue that happened in the early 90s, it was also alleged that it was these two brothers in cruelty, Obaseki and Aswan Godalo, that used that thing to defraud the people. Yes, they've not cleared their name on it. Those allegations are there. They ought to come out and clear themselves on it. So when the whole of our brothers now Engineer Gideon Ihine decamped, Architect Mike Onolimeme, one of our leaders, decamped, Barrister Kenny Masagbon decamped, Honorable Sergius Ogun decamped, all because of this same thing that our ASAN brothers refused to incorporate themselves into their campaign team, say, okay, this is the person we want, and then they started running after the stranger. So those ones, they left. And then Obaseki went to bring those ones, forgetting that there were people in Central, somebody like Riceman and Engineer Ihine, that you would have even asked for right of first refusal because they contested, they stepped down for you. There were people like Ihama that you also meet as the forerunner of the 2020. That Ihama, are you contesting? Then let him tell you I'm not contesting. Or you negotiate with him. You did not do that one. You just went to Lagos, feel that you are in charge of Edo State. You can say anything. You, a failure that failed in all ministries that made up Edo State. A failure now wants to dictate what will happen in the future of the state again. So, and in military engagement, you don't reinforce failure. So a failure now went to Lagos to go and bring a failure who could not take a bank to any of his local government in his own place. A failure went to bring a failure who could not make any of his brother and sister a distributor of brewery products right here. So when all of them started jumping like, you know, toads towards Aswan Godalo, and that thing now begin to bring this, and I said that Aswan Godalo, me, Bob Manuel Umoru, support a failure to bring in another failure to come and take this thing. I said no, so God will not allow it. My conscience will not allow me. That was what I put out. Leaving Honorable Dauphin was on the race, and of course Barrister Asemo Jesua. These two gentlemen are on the race. But every other ASAN leader that you thought, okay, will have the wisdom to say that no, this guy is new. We have people who have spent 10, 20 years in this party. Let us rally around them. They all rally around. And you know, where there is a fresh food, or a rotten food, you see flies will gather. So all these men, I'm saying it now, that all of them now, these political stomach infrastructure politicians, are the ones who dented the chances of ASAN producing the next governor. They all rushed as flies to go and be sapping.
But our brother, the ASANs, yes, they always claim, which you are aware. Yes. I know you have been trying to correct them also with me. Yes, they always claim that they are the majority in this state. They will tell you they own everywhere. Even Edo North, some of them have made several videos saying most of the houses in Edo North, they own it. They said the Benin here. This is Ogbulaka. I was born and brought up here. Most of these houses like this today, no, it was a red sand house like that. Yes. So it was my father who built it. It was now, yeah, this house was built in 1891 by my great grandfather. 1891. Sapmobaro was. It's supposed to be Sapmobaro. About
the period of invasion.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Sapmobaro. They said, well, he married from this house. Okay. Yeah, this very building, this very house. They said, okay, he should go and look for a place to build his house. He went to Sapmobaro, where they have AK pharmacy now. He cleared that place. Okay. He shouted at him and said, that is a village. Why do you want to go and stay there alone and look at your family? Because this Ogbulaka, this family, this we are related. The other one we are all related. Why did you want to go to Sapmobaro? That's how But today Sapmobaro is the main place now. Where this is a local road. So why am I saying this? To tell you
that the majority.
You understand me? I'm a Edo man. How can somebody now tell me Edo where I was born and brought up that the house is here? I don't understand. This is the old ancient city of Benin. The way they talk. But what did you have to say to these people? Because this kind of talk will not help you. What you want is understanding, relationship. Exactly. Okay. I remember before Oshomole became the governor, people from Edo North have never produced governor in this state.
And we are humble.
Nobody fights anybody, nobody insults anybody. And before Oshomole came out, Oshomole still worked with the Edo people in the south here. And there are people in the north, in central. Yes. And they all stood by him. They deprived him of that victory. Thank God the court said no, it is him. Yes. And he favored everybody. He respects traditional law, except those, he respects traditional law. I tell you, 80% of Edo musicians, I'm talking about Edo South musicians, let us forget about Edo North, is where he's from. Yes. If those one talk about you, say okay, because he's there. Yes. You're talking about Edo South here. About 90, is it to Sayomori, you want to talk about the late Savito Waifo, name it, Akabama, Wamagbe, Kobega, all of them. But we have the one who claimed to be our own son. No musician I've ever said, none. Mention one musician here. I know some people might say this does not mean anything. It means, why would nobody sing and criticize him? Because a lot of people are afraid. When you try it, it's going to tell you build your house. Exactly. It is government property. You have no sea of. People are afraid.
It's very mean.
It's very mean. It's this very man.
Mean, very devilish.
So this is our brother from Edo Central. What do you have to tell these people?
Yeah.
With the way they talk.
Let me speak to my brothers in the Central, because that is what they are. My mom, my maternal grandmother.
She's getting tired.
My maternal. No, she's not. My maternal grandmother is from Irua. Yeah, so by extension, I am an ASAN. Yeah. Yes, by extension, I am an ASAN man. Now, when we were in school, thank God you did political science. There's one book we read in secondary school. It said it was a poem. She stood to conquer. She stood to conquer. So it shows that if you want to conquer anywhere, you want something good from people, you have to be humble. You don't go to a political battle like this.
You get the power
with arrogance, insulting everybody. There were times that people were calling me, Bob, you are leading an assassin agenda. People are insulting the Benin Palace. I said, insulting our father. I said, no. I said, please, if you have those videos, send them to me. I will look for the contact of those people and tell them no child insult his father. No matter the offense of the father. I said, no child. I can never today, whether drunk or anything, I don't even drink at first. But if it happens that I'm too intoxicated, I can never speak against any palace in Edo State. let alone the palace of the Oba of Benin Kingdom. Who am I? I won't do that. This is the home of culture and tradition, Edo State, nationwide. We know our culture. Now, going back, now when I say she stooped to conquer, with the way we brought out the Esan agenda was negotiation, begging. I even went as far as meeting leaders of thought, the like of one of our father in politics, Chief Tony Omage, with his is it Otiti Kugbe Esan or something like that. I went to them, I said, please intervene. Tell the Esan brothers to bring down their numbers. Yes, democracy said we should come out. Agree, the number is good. Let people know that there are many persons in Esan that are qualified. But there are times to separate water from oil. Let some give way. And then those things were not adhered to. So everywhere now flopped up. Then I will now hear people say we are not the by number, we are not minority, we are not this. There are 3 numbers that made up Edo State. The Benin numbers, the Edo North numbers, and the Edo Central number. If they are saying our people are scattered there, our people are scattered there, you can test run it. Let everybody agree on each political party, bring one person, then let's go to the field. You will test run it, and then you will see this thing. Now let's go to the last election, the 2020 election, the election that brought in Obaseki, who failed woefully. By my judgment and by the judgment of Edo people, he failed woefully. Let us take that election in 2020. Let's bring the result out. In 2020 result, we had Edo North came with about 182,000 votes. Central came with about 91,000 votes. While Benin came with 200 and something.
Come again. Edo Central.
Edo Central came with about 91,000 votes in 2020.
91.
Yes, about 91,000. Not more than 91,000 votes. I have the documents on my phone, and I dare anybody to challenge me on that. Then Edo North came with about 182,000, 181, 182,000, but not more than 182,000 votes. Why Edo South, which is the Benin, came with about 220 something or 240 something thousand votes. It shows that, go and look at it, Central alone was just like ×2 of Central was what Edo North brought. Why Edo South brought almost ×3 of Central. So it therefore now, if Obaseki has performed well like Oshomole, he has performed well the way Osumbo even spent 1.5 years. 1.5 year Osumbo achievement beat Obaseki 8 years. I dare anybody to say it. If he has performed well, then you cannot come and say you want to go and bring a goat, not even a human being, in any part of Edo State, and the people will rush after you. Did you see the way they rushed after Oshomole when he brought Obaseki? They even ignore whether Obaseki knows how to speak Benin. When he was even saying, do you know what we are going to use to vote? He now brought out his phone. That is what they are going to use to rule the people. And that is why any little thing is saying he uses technology to scam our people. And no viable project. So when you now come up about numbers, let me be sincere with you. By censor, by voters registration, Edo South still has the highest number, followed by Edo North, followed by Central. Any other truth that is different from this is just that the people are deceiving themselves and they are living in another cloud of denial. They are in that cloud of denial of the fact. This fact cannot be distorted. It cannot be changed. That these 3 blocks, the Benin still have the highest number, followed by Edo North, followed by Edo Central. Even by original birth, forget about people who migrated to one side or the other. That okay, Edo North people came to Benin. Benin people went to this. Is there any part of the state, any community in the state today that you not find a Benin man? Is there any community you not find an Isha man? Is there any community you not find an Edo North man? We are everywhere. Just like you can find the whole world in Lagos. It doesn't now mean that the whole world is more populated than the people that own Lagos. It's just like saying that the Igbos are the most populated in Lagos. It doesn't make sense. What happened to the indigenous people that will never travel, that will stay there all the time? That is how Benin is. Every house in Benin City today has a Benin son. Whether the landlord is not a Benin man or not, but there is a Benin son there. So take the census. So by census, these are the 3 delineations. The Benin State first, Afem and second, and Esan third. But however, there is a way that the Esan can use to come to government. But that is going to be on consultation. But
wait, there's something I want you to talk about. Yes. Someone like me, I don't really care. Like this Governor Obaseki now, they said he's a Benin man, which we doubt. if really this man is really a Benin man.
It's from Agbo.
Because that would be better. Because this man, he have been asked several times, where is your village? Like Osumele, after his 8 years, he went to Iyam. People welcome him there, and he made preparation there. You know, he's going to be living there. He tied many roads there.
Good.
He make that place conducive. Like when you are coming to visit him, you say, okay, this is the former governor of Edo State.
Yes.
The same thing with Benin. We know of Okada.
Same thing with the one that stays short, Osumbo.
Osumbo.
Yes.
What about that 1992 governor?
Odigio
Oyegu, yeah. Okay. If Obaseki leave office today, tell me, is returning back to Lagos?
He's going back to Ikoyi.
Because he have a popular musician here asked him that question. Obaseki, where is your village? Like, this is my village. Oh, I have, you know, I'm digging some holes in my village. I'm tying some road there because you are from there. Nothing like that. So they said it is our own turn. Obaseki is our own turn. We are not saying Obaseki cannot be our turn. This is cheating. You can't bring someone like this and call him our own turn because it is not turn by turn. Now, but me, fine. He's a Benin man because of his name. Okay, no problem. If the power go to the Edo Central, nothing really wrong. If the power go to the Edo Central, you know, politicians don't reason like that. The way things are going now, like okay, Obaseki, what he did, he failed woefully now, and it challenged a lot of people.
Authorities.
You understand me? Even Baba himself. You understand me?
Yes.
Now, so and look at his party. The party like PDP, who accepted him when they kicked him out in APC. When he was crying, they gave him umbrella.
Yes.
What did he do there?
Betrayed.
He was fighting everybody there. He betrayed them.
Yes.
You understand me? Now, you can't expect that party or this set of people in that party who have been there when Osomole were intimidating them with performance. When Osomole were really working. Okay. It's like people were saying, forget about PDP. But these people stood there. They were, doing their activity. They know PDP cannot continue. APC cannot continue to produce something like Osomole. They know another governor will come and mess things up. Then it will give them power to talk. But they were not really talking during the time of Osomole.
Exactly.
Now, they both stood there. But when they kicked Obaseki out of APC, these both took him in. He later kicked them out. Exactly. But I thank God they are still there. Now, you don't expect politicians like that to keep quiet for Obaseki to go and bring somebody like him or somebody worse than him. Somebody who cannot speak his mother tongue, who went to Esaland and they were looking for an interpreter. You understand me? Now, and look at APC, opposition, who feel they want to, be the one in charge of Sadebe. Look at the governor, the president, who me and you know is not really happy with, you understand what I mean?
Exactly.
You understand? Because he worked against him during the presidential election. They are not friends because of even what happened 2020. Exactly. I do not be Lagos thing.
Exactly.
So it doesn't work that way. Politicians, they don't think the way normal people think. Some people in their houses, you'll be saying, it is our turn, it's our turn. Fine, it is your turn. What if you don't have somebody that can put the strings, somebody that can win for them? They need somebody that can win this thing, this governorship for them. So what I'm trying to say, our people from Edo Central, nobody is against you. Nobody. But I swear, Godalo.
No.
No. For this time, if it is really your turn, you should be, like, join us to be telling the governor. What about people like them? Rice Mao have been there, politicians that have been there for 7-8 years. Somebody who registered last year is trying to give him the ticket, force him on us. So we are not against you because you feel it is your turn. When we are still together with our brothers in Delta, Edo and Delta Bende,
yes,
1979,
exactly,
everybody supported
Ambrose
Ali.
Yes,
everybody supported Ambrose Ali. He tried, but the Bende State people, they were not satisfied. After 4 years, they said he should go. They have to go and bring the former governor Ogbemudia, who is the kind of the masterminder who started this whole thing, the development in this state, both Edo and Delta, to replace him. That's 1983. But Esama or the Esam produced the government of Tina is not easy. We have up to about 7 to 10 tribes now in Benin, in Edo State. Including Delta State, that it was up to about 20-something tribes.
Yes.
But people still say, okay, let Esam produce.
We didn't mind
you understand me? They were minority. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you.
We didn't mind.
You understand me now? Why do, if we don't mind then, it
we
means
mind
now.
But we are just saying that right now, the pendulum is not swinging well because the person who hung the clock wrongly, and that is Obaseki. So before we go, we would not move away from our land for fear of the unknown. Aswen Ighodalo is a political bad market. Obaseki should think well and change the strategy. For me, Aswen Ighodalo is one political product that should be squeezed and discarded to the dustbin of irrelevance. That is what I feel about it. And I am not really apologetic about my stance on Aswen Ighodalo. I speak, you like it, you accept it, you don't like it, you throw it off. That is my own stand. I'm not going to change my mind because I feel some persons are getting angry. You that is getting angry, the man that is bringing Aswen. Now, the funniest thing was that my brothers in Esan for 7 years insulted Obaseki, blue, black, he didn't perform, he didn't do anything in Central. Today, all of them are now clapping for Obaseki because he went to bring a political non-entity without identity to come to Edo State.
Somebody like him.
Yes, to come and be governor. A political non-entity, no single identity. If not because of anything, Lord, look at their traits. Both of them are the same thing. Look at the trait that is surrounding the two of them. Both of them are the same thing. What are we saying? We are saying that today you just said it. Obaseki does not know the name of his village, and he has not done anything in the place.
You don't even know that place
because when we were doing campaign, we went to Sobe, which is in Onwa. Obaseki claimed he was from Onwa. We got to Umode. He claimed he was from Umode. We went to Ikpoba Oha. Obaseki claimed he was from Ikpoba Oha again. We went to Oredo. Obaseki again claimed he was from Oredo. We went to which other side again? He has claimed over 8 places where he said is his own community. Now, Aswen Ighodalo, I'm telling you that if you put Aswen in a car, Aswen cannot drive to his own home directly.
We are going to thank you. We are going to sorry for cutting you short. We are going to cut the program now. I went to before we go. I went to a village called Utesi, very far, you know. Their primary school there, you know, old now, dirty now, but there was red roof. So I asked, very hidden place, primary school. I said, what? If there is red roof here, it means Ochomole was there.
Governors there, yes.
Ochomole was there.
Yes.
There's no way you have red roof. It's not Ochomole. It's all scattered now, dirty, dusty. The primary school, I don't know. You know, Ochomole, we might criticize him because of some of the decision he's taking now, but he really set a pace for others to follow. Well, because of you don't want to stay too long.
Big brother, sorry, even the Lucky that Edo people thought is a failure, Lucky did far better than
my brother was saying it yesterday.
Lucky touched every sector in Edo State. I challenge anybody to challenge me on that, and I will tell you what Lucky did.
They said he innovated secretary.
Lucky.
No. This one.
He's innovation now. Lucky touched everywhere. Most of the federal president that Lucky brought is what this man is changing to different things, changing to ShopRite, access ShopRite, Market Square, changing to different. Imagine a ministry of research in Edo State here, federal ministry, you change it to something else again. So we are going to have more time to discuss. But I'm just saying it to Edo people that we should not be driven by tribal sentiment, religious sentiment, political affiliation. We should be driven by the fact that we want a new and better Edo State.
Okay, thank you very much. Really, thank you all for being with us. You have been a good audience. Thank you and God bless.